Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. I'm going to give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have an excellent show for you guys here today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel here. So, as you guys know, the NBA announced its All-Star reserves, right? Prior to the reserves being announced, the main headline was the first All-Star game ballot returns that didn't feature LeBron James being one of the highest vote getters. First ballots came out, he wasn't a top vote getter. Second ballots came out, he wasn't a top, so he wasn't a starter. And then ultimately, we found out that he was going to now figure out whether or not he's going to be reserved. So yesterday, the All-Star votes came out. The returns came out for what the coaches picked in terms of reserves. So what we want to do is want to put this up here for you. So the starters, this is from NBA.com, and it says Stephen Curry, Luka, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama is the starters in the West. East, Giannis, Jalen, Cade Cunningham, and Tyrese Maxey. Stuff we already knew. Excellent. Then you get to the reserves. Adiva made it as a reserve. Devin Booker made it as a reserve. Kevin Durant made it as a reserve. Anthony Edwards made it as a reserve. Jamal Murray made it as a reserve. Chet Holmgren made it as a reserve. And LeBron James. And that's the one that has a lot of people up in arms, because a lot of NBA fans are saying that the NBA robbed other more deserving players like Kawhi Leonard and Şengün out of a spot and they gave it to a player that did not deserve to make it. Okay, good. So you saw that there, right? We even put up a poll that I want to read for you. And I asked the audience, did LeBron James deserve to be an All-Star over Kawhi and Şengün? Out of the 1,300 voters in the last hour or so, 90% are saying no, whereas 10% are saying yes. One person said Kawhi should have gotten it over Chet too. And a few other people, there are a lot of comments here. I'm not going to read all the comments, right? But I want to go to the statistics. So if you look at LeBron's numbers this year, he's averaging 22 points per game, 50% shooting from the field, 33% shooting from three, 73.7% shooting from the free throw line, 6.6 assists, 5.8 rebounds, and 1.1 steals per game, right? Whereas Kawhi Leonard, he's averaging 27.6 points per game. Is that correct? Yeah, 27.6 points per game, 49.5% shooting from the field, 39% from three, 92% from the free throw line, while getting you 6 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 2 steals per game, right? His plus minus on the year is 3.4. It's to LeBron's negative 1.5. Now, first of all, before people get all fired up, I knew LeBron was going to make the team. I already knew it. Wait, y'all thought the NBA was not going to let LeBron make the team? Who here was naive enough to think that? You think the NBA was not going to let LeBron James make the team? Of course, they were going to find a way to get him on the team. The part that has a lot of people talking is for the players that he got in over. There's no argument to be made that LeBron deserves to be an All-Star over Kawhi Leonard. Even when it comes down to games played, Kawhi Leonard has played slightly more games than him. But to say that he deserved to be over Kawhi is laughable. LeBron has virtually zero impact on basketball games. Zero impact. He just puts up stats, but he has zero impact. He's a net negative for his team. But look at what he adds to the team. His plus minus negative 1.5. He's a net negative. He doesn't play defense. He does nothing, really. He just scores. And stats pads from here and there. If you can find a moment, like when your team is up in the fourth quarter, he'll stay in the game to get his stats. He stats pads. Talking about he's leading the NBA in fast breaks. Why do you think that is? Because he doesn't get back on defense. So he cherry picks. He plays no defense whatsoever. Kawhi plays defense. He's a more efficient player. Forget about LeBron's overall field goal percentage. He shoots a lot of shots going to the basket. Kawhi is a more perimeter-oriented player. He shoots more mid-range shots than LeBron James. He's a better shooter, even from distance. And the way you can know he's a better shooter is look at his three-point shooting percentage. He shoots 39% to LeBron's 33%. It's just that LeBron takes more shots at the basket. And Kawhi's attempting 7 threes a game and making 39% while attempting 7 threes a game. So that's a legitimate high volume of threes and making 39% of them, 39.1%. But over the last, I think, 10 games or so, he's been average. He's a 50, 40, 90 player and 28 points per game. So we know he doesn't deserve to be over Kawhi Leonard. We know he doesn't deserve to be over Şengün. We know this. These are impact players. LeBron has no impact on winning whatsoever. None whatsoever. I mean, we know this already. He plays no defense. His numbers don't, we know this already. So the NBA picking him is just a boss move. Is them bossing up on the fans and telling you that, hey, this is because I don't believe that these coaches left to their own devices would have voted LeBron as a starter because he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, you had even other NBA players like Tracy McGrady and other these guys saying he doesn't deserve it. I mean, okay, if you look at LeBron's numbers and Kawhi's numbers, you can't even argue it. So it's not off the individual stats. And if you look at the Clippers, how they're playing recently, I mean, Kawhi Leonard is a major part of that. The Lakers got out to a good start and they were able to build this buffer in terms of the fact that they're over 500. That was without LeBron James, bro. They have been a 500 team with this guy for the longest time. As we sit here and speak, the Lakers are still basically playing 500 basketball right now. Although they have a higher standing in the Western Conference as a 6 seed to the Clippers 9 seed, but over the last 10 games, they're 5-5, whereas the Clippers are 8-2. So, I mean, LeBron making the team is pretty much, I knew he was going to make the team. I knew he was going to make the team. And he made it over more deserving players. Just like last year, he should have made the All-NBA team, but he still did. There's no way you're going to convince me that he was an All-NBA player. There's no way. There's no way you're going to convince me of this. No way. Absolutely no way. But hey, it happened. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We'll catch you guys on the next show.